don't know who she is, but she stopped there and said good morning. So, yeah, I'll say good morning to her. And, yeah, overcast this morning. But they say 0% chance of precipitation. We'll see as I spin you around, make you dizzy. Yeah, 0% chance. 70 tomorrow. I just looked at it. Let's go 70, 50, 40, 0, 40, something like that. You know how they are. That'll change probably in 2 or 3 hours. Since it already changed from yesterday. Well, they changed in the middle of the day yesterday. Oh, it's going to rain after they said it wouldn't. So, and I didn't finish on that seed cleaner last night. After getting the calf out of the fence out there, that was kind of the end of the night. Besides that, now it's time to put the video up, right? So, anyway, I'm going to finish feeding these ladies. And go see what I can do. I never did get that pin loose. I've got a couple other ideas on how to get it out. I don't want to ruin it because I want the pinholes still there. Hopefully I don't have to drill them out. That's not a good place to do it at. But somebody said they kind of liked the way we were set up with catwalk. Well, it's not really a catwalk, it's bales. When Dad built the building, he followed the ground back then and poured the feeder. And I don't know if he backfilled underneath where I'm standing or if it just worked out with the drop of the ground, but that side's actually a pretty good drop if there's no manure there. A couple spots are, you wonder how do they get their head up there to eat. But advantages is, I can see everything. And that far section from that calf rubbing her head down, that wasn't built until, early 80s, mid 80s, somewhere in there. So it was just 2 sections, which was really nice for throwing straw because you could hit the back wall all the time. Now on a good day, I can get a little into that far section. I could go farther, but you hit the beams. Anyway, it is great because, I can see that calf down there laying against the wall. Make sure it's, it appears to be okay anyway. It's not like being right there and touching it. And it works kind of nice because you can see most of the lot without any trouble. If somebody's doing something, we usually see it. And say where we hand spread straw, it works nice because the elevation drop makes a big difference. But when you got an issue like yesterday when the cows were raising hell and the calf was screaming bloody murder, Tyler and I come out of the shop and I came this way and she went out that way because the cows, this group right here, they were all outside and they were all going just absolutely apeshit. And this group was too, but you couldn't see the calf. And, there's still 1 or 2 cows in here because a couple are literally running in here to see where their kid is. And I got up to here and there's like 2 cows running there and I don't see anything in here. Nothing. And I turned and all I saw was the calf trying to get its head out and pulling the frickin' fence. And that fence has been shot for quite a few years. But anyway, there was a time, it's not as far a drop here as it is over here, but there was a time when I was younger, I could make it to that far cow from here. And did that more than once to keep a calf from drowning in the sack or, stuff like that. I walked out that feeder and climbed down the gate. Thank you very much. I'm not going to jump that if I don't have to. And Thailand, rather than opening the gate out there and coming in, she went over the top of it and she was paying for that. I can probably still grab the top rail and fling over one of those, but I don't want to pay for it. Anyway, that's kind of the story to how that happened last night. Well, we don't know how much help this old 12-year-old needs, but one hoof was back. That seems to be a pretty common occurrence this year. They just can't get them wiggled out, and they'll give you a look like, hey.
Give me that look and scream.
And she was.
And this cow don't scream.
She's usually pretty damn quiet unless something bad's going on. You know, if they ask you for help, you don't argue. Sorry, you're staring at the ground in her ass, but I was grabbing these. No, shouldn't be a hard pull. She just needs a little help because she's, you know, had it. Don't know how long she's been at it. But I'll bring you back here in a little bit, see what we got.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, I told you it wouldn't be too hard. Ain't real lively yet. Ooh, that was close. We usually, oh Mama, hey Mom, don't squish me. Don't squish me. We usually put a halter on them and then open the head leg.
Hey, look, it's a heifer. What a way in the world. I told you it was going to be a heifer.
Now, this brings up a story the way she's laying here.
Yeah, good Mama. Yeah, good.
When Becky was pregnant with Tylin, the ultrasound to figure out what we were having. Watch it, Mom. You just about stepped on her. That's what Tylin did. Literally, the ultrasound tech is trying to figure this out, trying to get in a position, and we're talking about it. You know, just can't see yet. And she turned over and did just like that calf was and says, "Here I am, folks."
Yeah, that's what we're
See, this is the only talking she usually does. She'll talk like that the whole time she cleans that calf up. And it's good to get a heifer out of her.
Say, Blakely,
She
you got a
almost,
sissy.
yeah.
You got a sissy, don't ya?
Let me see. Yeah, that one broadside right there. That would be her sister. Probably full sister, too, actually.
Yes, full sister.
And see, I like this calving pen because, well, except for her, she already has a clue. She just lost hers, so. If you notice, they're all curious. They're going, what's going on over here?
Good cop.
Some of them remember that a year from now. And, you know, the bad thing is they also remember the duds that don't do good taking care of their calves. But, yeah, there we go. Head up and rearing to meet the world. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Ooh, not full siblings.
Oh, not full siblings?
She's a Dino, she's a Bam Bam.
Oh, okay, well, that one.
They were.
That one there's out of Dito, and this is a Bam Bam baby. Now you know.
I have toothless now.
So, my personal opinion, this one will end up being a better cow than that one over there. But both of them,
has their potential.
both of them are gonna be good cows.
Like that.
I missed getting that quad track go by. We were in messing with that cow. But yeah, they got started back up this morning. Yesterday it started sprinkling when they were pretty much right here. Lift you up, you can see. And literally all they did was finish the round. So they went around the neighbor's trees here, and well, not quite a quarter mile after they turned the corner, parked it and went home. So, and I don't know what the hell it's going to do today, because I haven't seen much of the top of the hill all day. But we're not cleaning seed yet anyway. I'm still trying to get that pin out, because I really would love to be able to flip that hitch over, because that's a pain in the ass dealing with it all the time. It wasn't too bad getting that pin out. I cut it in 2 spots and bopped the short pieces with a hammer, and they fell out. So, and I did run a drill bit through it. Pin fit, but it was a little snug. And there's what I did. Just give her a little bend there. It's almost on the ground there, and it's on a 6x, so if that's on the ground, I should still be able to get the fork underneath to hook the pin. It'll be close. And we should be able to just leave it on there. The neat thing is, if we have to take it off, it's not a big deal. We can either just pull, well, actually, once the top pin's pulled, the bottom is hooked. So you just lift it off. And I think it'll be okay without having to lift this to get it up. We'll find out here in a little bit. We got some other stuff we got to do, like the bales. I just missed that. She's playing with the straw. She was just bellering, bleating, jumping around. So we're trying to antagonize her a little bit. They have fun. And yeah, you're right. We're not cleaning seed. Between the work we had to do on that, and messing with the calf, and had to put hay up on the deck. And it's supposed to rain for the next 3 days, but it depends on what app you look at. And I still got more stuff to move too.
And I want to point out that calf is playing outside is not dead. If you see her on the screen, she's
here.
not dead.
That little bugger there, she ain't dead. She's just sunning herself. We already made sure. Always watch for them like that because you never know. But anyway, here in a couple days we're supposed to have another day that it's not supposed to rain at all, and we're going to try to get an earlier start. Try to find enough totes to, between the seed truck and the totes, try to find enough to hopefully get enough seed for at least one round anyway. We'll find out. But we'll see what else I get you. It's already over a 10-minute video, right? And of course, you know, calves are done playing. Well, gee, can you tell what's going on? Never did get her to eat. Ty got 3 pints out of the cow, put in a bottle. She took 4 sucks off and quit. That ain't enough to do any good. So, we've been the last hour dealing with her.
Yes, I'm using my head to squeeze the bottle.
Got to use something solid, right? We haven't used that bag tuber for years because you can't tell if you're there for sure or not. You know? That thing killed 2 or 3 calves before we decided to go the other route. Oh, she just got one of those. I got a couple of those when I was trying that too. She's a little early too. Her teeth, only a couple of them have the membrane off of them now. And she was born, what, 6 hours ago?
Testicles.
And we noticed she was walking funny. Not because she was knuckled over, because she was knuckled the wrong way. Kind of like a...
Over a pint.
Yes, she's got over a pint in her. And that's all from sticking it in her mouth and squeezing the bottle and trying to get her to swallow.
Want some attitude? Didn't think so.
So, yay. I mean, it's not that she's a stupid calf like the last one.
She did try to nurse by herself.
She
the
tried,
problem is,
but she got on a manure ball.
She didn't get low enough.
And I'm sorry, this old lady, the last couple of years, all her teeth used to be like the...
Very, very backwards.
Actually, like the extra one in the back. And you can see what they are now. She'll probably let me do this. I have big hands. Now she'll hold still. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Yeah, give you an idea. I mean, I couldn't get a hold of it. And, you know, there was enough room I could have put my other hand on there and probably still had little teeth sticking out. But anyway, it's just going to be one of those calving seasons, I guess.
She did try. She was helping me when Dad left.
Mama's been trying to lick the calf's butt and trying to get her to suck, but
she's early.
The suck switch just, you know, either it hasn't been made yet.
Well, it was made earlier, but I think is that she got too tired. She wasted all of her energy on that.
She's like a week and a half to 2 weeks, judging by the gums, and I think that's probably why her hind legs aren't what they should be. The teeth are just barely poked out.
You too.
And like I said, this is 6 hours later. They start receding once they're out of the cow. So earlier, you know, if we'd have looked, they probably would have been completely covered. And yeah, laying down is not a good way to do that, but as long as she's in line, so she'll swallow and it'll go down. So that's our misery.
I just got my butt kicked.
She's used to getting her butt kicked by calves. Don't worry about it. But Mama's trying. She knows what to do. Anyway, yeah, your 10 or 12 minute video is now probably like 16 minutes. So we'll leave her at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope your Tuesday wasn't another Monday like ours has turned out to be.